Hello, and we have number 10, double figures. We have reached double figures finally. All right. You have the description, sorry, PDF in description for तो आप वो बेटा रख सकते हो अपने लिए. Otherwise यहाँ पे पढ़ के solve करते ही हैं. The normal process. And please download the app and so that you can get access to the free IPMAT content. And of course, free doubt solving मिल जाएगा आपको. And you can also make some money by actively involving yourself on the app. One like fetches you 5 coins, one comment fetches you 3 coins, and one like on comment fetches you 10 coins. So 500 रुपये पे आप redeem कर सकते हैं. So a good thing to do यार, preparation कर रहे हैं साथ में थोड़ा बहुत पैसा कमा लें, क्या बुरा है. And of course, make a quick decision regarding your batches and preparation. 27, 28 IPMAT देख लीजिए. And here is the passage. Question 1. Question 2. Question 3. Question 4. Question 5. And question 6. All right. So pause करके solve कर लिया करो बेटा, फिर discussion में आया करें तो better understanding रहती है. Otherwise it's like more of like I am reading and you are just listening. It's better to start after you have solved it. All right. Now we start. When driverless taxis begin operating in eastern Switzerland next year, the technology behind them will come from China. China बहुत दुखी की, everything is coming from China. और कहाँ पे? Taxis will be operating in Switzerland and technology is coming from China. Swiss public transport operator Postbus has partnered with Apollo Go, a robo-taxi company owned by Baidu. This reflects a broader trend. While passengers may be Swiss, Singaporean, or Saudi, the artificial intelligence powering many of these services increasingly originates in China. So technology जो आ रही है, that is coming from China. Chinese physical AI companies are expanding overseas at remarkable speed. Now, second para clearly states that Chinese physical AI companies are expanding at a remarkable speed. कहाँ पे? Overseas. China के बाहर. More than 70 firms have already established operations abroad, with many more preparing to do so. So 70 से ज़्यादा तो already operate कर रहे हैं, and many more are in the pipeline. Companies such as Neolix now operate in dozens of countries, while American competitors like Waymo have focused mainly on their domestic market and have only recently begun international expansion. Now that is the difference between Chinese companies and American companies. Chinese फैल चुके हैं पूरे वर्ल्ड में, Americans ने अभी शायद स्टार्ट किया है. They are focusing more on their domestic market. One reason Chinese firms are looking overseas is that profits remain difficult to achieve at home. अच्छा, one reason, primary reason for Chinese to look overseas, because profits remain difficult to achieve at home. Chinese companies को domestic market में इतना profit नहीं हो रहा है, and that is why they are looking towards overseas markets. Although they have successfully scaled production, reduced hardware costs, and gathered valuable operational data, low taxi fares in China have made sustainable profits elusive. The taxi fares in China are so low that profits remain elusive, which means they are not easily made. Escape कर जा रहा है. An oversupply of drivers keeps prices depressed. बहुत ज़्यादा drivers हैं obviously, तो services का cost कम रहता है. Limiting prices कम रहते हैं. Limiting the commercial potential of robo taxi services. तो डोमेस्टिक मार्केट में रोबो टैक्सी सर्विसेज का पोटेंशियल लिमिटेड है, बहुत ज्यादा नहीं है. इट्स नॉट मच. एंड सॉरी, बाय कॉन्ट्रास्ट Foreign markets offer far higher fares. In contrast, जो overseas foreign markets हैं, they offer much higher fares. A short taxi ride that costs only a few dollars in Wuhan can cost many times more in Switzerland, making overseas expansion far more attractive. And that is why Chinese companies are expanding in the foreign markets. This shift is reflected in the growing emphasis Chinese firms place on their foreign operations rather than their domestic fleets. तो क्या है कि भाई डोमेस्टिक उसमें प्रॉफिट्स नहीं है, एंड दैट इज व्हाई कंपनीज आर एक्सपैंडिंग और ट्राइंग टू एक्सपैंड ओवरसीज. ये मेन मुद्दा है क्यों ओवरसीज जा रहा है चाइना. द चैलेंज एक्सटेंड्स बियॉन्ड रोबोटैक्सीज, और रोबोटैक्सीज के बियॉन्ड भी और दिक्कतें हैं. जैसे Chinese consumers have shown little willingness to pay for AI services such as chatbots, and businesses generally spend far less on information technology than their Western counterparts. पहली बात तो जनता AI यूज ही नहीं कर रही इतनी ज्यादा as compared to their Western counterparts. And businesses भी IT पे बहुत spend नहीं कर रहे हैं. As a result, many AI companies find it difficult to generate significant domestic revenue despite rapid technological progress. तो टेक्नोलॉजी तो इंप्रूव कर रहा है बट टेम्परामेंट नहीं टैली कर रहा है, तो दैट इज व्हाई प्रॉफिट्स नहीं मिल रहे उतने. गवर्नमेंट पॉलिसी ऑल्सो इंकरेजेस आउटवर्ड एक्सपेंशन. डोमेस्टिक मार्केट में प्रॉफिट नहीं है, पीपल आर नॉट विलिंग टू यूज द टेक्नोलॉजी, बिजनेसेस आर नॉट विलिंग टू इन्वेस्ट इन टेक्नोलॉजी, इंफॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी में. एंड गवर्नमेंट इस, और तीसरी बात, गवर्नमेंट भी क्या कर रही है, इंकरेज कर रही है आउटवर्ड एक्सपेंशन. While Chinese leaders want domestic firms to compete with the US in AI, they are equally concerned about social stability. जैसे officials seek to avoid the perception that AI is replacing human workers, particularly in sectors where unemployment could trigger public dissatisfaction. So officials are also worried कि ऐसा ना हो that people start losing their jobs to AI, and then there is a chaos among the public, dissatisfaction among the public. Companies may therefore be cautious about publicizing workforce reductions linked to AI. Even the suggestion that robo-taxis could replace drivers has prompted protest in some cities, while regulators and courts have shown concern about AI-related job displacements. Even the suggestion, अभी हुआ कुछ नहीं है, even the suggestion that robo-taxis are going to replace the human drivers, that has created a furor, and regulators and courts have shown concern about AI-related job displacement as well. Exporting AI services offers a solution to these challenges. और घर पे जब दो challenges इतने सारे हो रखे हैं, तो export करना ही better रहेगा. There is no demand, and demand है भी तो there is a kind of backlash from people if AI starts taking their jobs. According to analysts, overseas expansion allows China to shift some of the economic and social consequences of AI adoption beyond its borders while creating new sources of revenue. Although AI services may face regulatory obstacles abroad, many developed economies experience labor shortages, making technologies such as autonomous transport potentially more acceptable than in China itself. बाहर क्या है ना बेटा, लेबर की शॉर्टेज, चाइना में लेबर की शॉर्टेज नहीं है. चाइना तो बहुत, इट इज द मैन्युफैक्चरिंग हब ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, बट बाहर लेबर शॉर्टेज है, तो दे आर एक्सपेक्टेड टू रिलाई मोर ऑन टेक्नोलॉजी. Expanding AI exports also supports China's broader economic strategy. क्या है? As growth in goods exports becomes more difficult, services such as cloud computing, goods में export difficult हो रहा है, तो services में आ रहा है. Services such as cloud computing, chatbots, and autonomous transport are expected to play an increasingly important role. Chinese firms may also shape the technological standards governing emerging AI. Chinese firms may also shape the technological standard governing emerging AI industries. Since many countries have yet to establish standards for services like robotaxis, the first companies to enter these markets may effectively define them. So China ने early start तो ले ही लिया है. In doing so, China could strengthen not only its AI exports but also its long-term technological influence. तो ये भी एक important part है बेटा पैसेज का, that is shape the technological standards governing emerging AI industries. So China अपना टेक्नोलॉजी बाहर एक्सपोर्ट कर रहा है. प्राइमरी रीजन, डोमेस्टिक मार्केट्स में इतना प्रॉफिट नहीं है. गवर्नमेंट भी प्रमोट करती है कि आप बाहर एक्सपैंड करो, एंड दैट वे यू कैन ऑल्सो जनरेट, you can also create more revenues for the revenue, and you can also kind of shape the technological standards. Question number 1. Which of the following best captures the central argument of the passage? देखते हैं भाई. China's overseas expansion in AI services is driven not only by commercial opportunities but also by domestic economic and political constraints, making exports strategically valuable on multiple fronts. I think takak सारे points covered हैं बेटा. फिर भी let us read B, C, D and eliminate them. B says, Chinese AI companies have gained a decisive advantage over Western firms primarily because they entered international markets much earlier. This is one part, but is it the central argument? No. Central argument था China बाहर export कर ही क्यों रहा है services. C. The Chinese government's principal objective is to establish global technological standards through AI exports rather than improve domestic economic performance. बेटा ये comparison तो नहीं है यार कि they want to shape the standards rather than improve domestic economic performance. वो भी किसका? Chinese government का principal objective. We don't know. D. The success of Chinese AI firms abroad depends mainly on the inability of Western countries to develop competing AI services. Inability नहीं है. They are focusing more on their domestic markets rather than expanding abroad. ये फर्क है बस. So we stay with A, that China's overseas expansion in AI services is driven not only by commercial opportunities, but also by domestic economic and political constraints. Question number 2. Which of the following can be most reasonably inferred from the author's discussion of China's domestic AI market? Okay, देखते हैं भाई what can be derived. A. The primary obstacle to AI adoption in China is the public's distrust of AI technology. It's not distrust, they simply don't have the temperament for that. Distrust की बात नहीं है. अब plus there is more concern about losing jobs to AI. तो distrust पे तो बेटा नहीं जाएगा शायद. Eliminate करते हैं. B. Chinese AI firms have largely abandoned the domestic market because technological innovation there has reached its limits. कोई innovation limit नहीं पहुंचा है. लोग use नहीं करना चाह रहे हैं. That's it. C. Technological leadership alone is insufficient to guarantee commercial success if market conditions discourage profitable adoption. I don't think यहाँ पे market condition and profitable adoption का कोई hold करते हैं, but I don't think so. D. Government restrictions have prevented Chinese AI firms from developing commercially viable product. Government restrictions नहीं, ये भी नहीं होगा बेटा. तो C ही रहेगा क्या? Let's see. Can mostly inferred from the author's discussion China's domestic AI market. Okay. C कहता है technological leadership alone is insufficient to guarantee commercial success if market conditions discourage profit. Yes. Market conditions discourage profitable adoption. लोगों ने उसको adopt ही नहीं किया हुआ है, and अगर Chinese domestic market की बात करते हैं, but I'll try to explain it because मैं भी घूम गया थोड़ा सा इसमें. Chinese consumers have shown little willingness to pay for AI services such as chatbots, and businesses generally spend far less. ठीक, इसी concept पे we can happily. Just question number 2 था ना? हाँ. Yes. It is C. The technological leadership alone is insufficient to guarantee commercial success if market conditions discourage profitable adoption. वो घर पे ही successful नहीं हो पा रहे हैं क्योंकि market conditions जो है वो full adoption पे नहीं आ रहे. That is why they have to go abroad. Number 3. Which of the following assumptions most strongly underlies the author's claim that exporting AI services kills two birds with one stone? Okay, देखें भाई कैसे हम prove कर सकते हैं that exporting AI services kills two birds with one stone. Okay, मतलब two purposes are achieved with just one activity. A. Foreign governments are generally more supportive of AI deployment than the Chinese government. ये तो assumption हो नहीं सकता because Chinese government ज़्यादा active है. 70 plus countries में already Chinese firms functional हैं. B, expanding overseas can reduce domestic political pressures while simultaneously creating new commercial opportunities. All right. C, Chinese firms possess technological advantages that cannot easily be replicated by foreign competitors. बेटा replication की तो बात नहीं है, प्लस replicate तो चाइना करता है ज़्यादातर, बट हाँ पैसेज में बेटा ऐसा कोई डिस्कशन नहीं है replication का. Eliminate. D, AI exports are likely to become China's largest source of export earnings in near future. Okay, we don't have any data to say that this is going to be the largest source of export earnings. So we go back to B. क्या बोलता है B? Expanding overseas can reduce domestic political pressures. एक चीज, while simultaneously creating new commercial opportunities. दो तो रेवेन्यू भी आ सकता आएगा और पॉलिटिकल प्रेशर भी घर पे जो लॉस ऑफ जॉब्स वगैरह से क्रिएट होता है वो भी नहीं रहेगा. तो दैट इज किलिंग टू बर्ड्स विद वन स्टोन. बी फॉर बॉम्बे. Number 4. Suppose Chinese consumers suddenly become willing to spend on premium AI services at levels comparable to those in the US. Which of the following would most weaken the author's overall explanation of China's overseas expansion? अब अगर Chinese market ही better हो गया, तो that is now that no more remains the primary argument for China to expand overseas. The argument that limited domestic profitability is a major driver of international expansion would become considerably less convincing. Obviously, yes. Author ने बोला चाइनीज कंपनीज बाहर इसलिए जा रहे हैं क्योंकि डोमेस्टिक मार्केट पुअर है. अब अगर डोमेस्टिक मार्केट ही अच्छा हो गया तो वो आर्गुमेंट फेल हो जाता है बेटा. तो वी होल्ड इट. बी, Chinese companies would immediately reduce their international operations in favor of serving the domestic market. Would immediately reduce their international. तो immediate action तो नहीं होगा ऐसा कुछ. C, concerns about AI related job displacement would largely disappear because higher revenues would offset political risks. Would offset मतलब risks के बदले वो कह रहा है revenue आ जाएगा. But is that the major reason why China was going abroad? No, that wasn't. ठीक, तो ये भी हटता है. D, Chinese firms would no longer have any incentive to compete for global technological standards. Will not have any incentive. कोई incentive होगा नहीं. अरे क्यों नहीं होगा भाई, डोमेस्टिक मार्केट अच्छा है, ठीक है, लेकिन ऐसा थोड़े कि कोई और इंसेंटिव बाहर जाने का है ही नहीं. हाँ, हमारा मेन आर्गुमेंट था बिकॉज डोमेस्टिक मार्केट वाज पुअर, दैट इज व्हाई कंपनीज वर मूविंग अब्रॉड. वो हम वीकेंड कर सकते हैं ए के साथ. 5. The author's discussion of technological standards primarily serves to illustrate that. जो towards the end discuss किया है कि early lead ले लेगा तो वो technological standards को shape करेगा. A, Western firms have permanently lost their ability to influence international technological standards. बेटा they are trailing, पीछे है वो, does not mean that they have permanently lost their ability. Eliminated. B, technological leadership depends less on innovation than on government support for exports. Depends less on innovation than on government support. देखते हैं यार. C, AI services are fundamentally different from traditional manufactured exports because they require uniform global regulations. पहली बात, there is no comparison between AI services and traditional manufactured exports. So out of scope, eliminated. D, early international expansion may allow Chinese firms to shape the rules governing future AI industries, creating advantages beyond immediate profits. Okay, हाँ, इसके लिए डिस्कस किया था इसको. Serves to illustrate that early international expansion may allow Chinese firms to shape the rules governing future AI industries, creating advantages beyond immediate profits. यही उन्होंने डिस्कस किया कि वेस्टर्न फर्म्स दे आर जस्ट गेटिंग स्टार्टेड, चाइना काफी आगे चल रहा है, एंड दैट इज हाउ एंड दैट इज व्हाई दे विल बी एबल टू गवर्न दिस वन. Number 6. Which of the following, if true, would most weaken the passage's central argument? Okay. A, several Western countries impose stricter regulations on foreign AI service providers. Major argument तो यार domestic वाला था. देखते हैं बेटा. Chinese AI firms begin earning substantial profits in the domestic market without significant increases in consumer prices or reductions in एम्प्लॉयमेंट। अगर ये हो जाता है तो ऑफ कोर्स द मेन रीजन ऑफ देयर मूविंग आउट, एक्सपैंडिंग अब्रॉड, इज लॉस्ट। ठीक है, तो ए तो हटा है, बी होल्ड किया है, सी पे आते हैं। American AI firms accelerate their expansion into international markets over the next few years. And if this happens, then China will be more aggressive in international market. वो पीछे थोड़े हटेगा फिर। प्लस वो रीजन भी नहीं था। D, labor shortages in developed economies become less severe than they are today. This will not directly impact China. चाइना का मेन प्रॉब्लम था डोमेस्टिक मार्केट पुअर है, वो अच्छी हो गई, प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व। We go with B. Chinese AI firms begin earning substantial profits in the domestic market without significant increases in consumer prices or reductions in employment. So ये थे नंबर 6। एंड अगेन देखो बेटा क्या परफॉर्मेंस आ रहा है, कमेंट करें नीचे कैसे स्कोर हैं आपके, कैसा लग रहा है, व्हाट एल्स कैन बी डन and what else are you doing? And then of course go make some money with iCoins and the batches, IPMAT batches for 27-28, free mentorship by IIM students, देख ले भाई, बढ़िया चीज है। See you बेटा, bye bye।